Welcome to the Shadows, guys. My name is Phantom. This is another voiceover for the second video for this week. And as I mentioned in the one before this, I didn't realize as I was recording these, at least for the first episode and this episode here, I didn't realize that I didn't have my microphone situated. So again, please ignore the face cam in my mouth going. You'll still be able to hear the game audio like in the last episode, but you just won't hear my voice because I didn't have the microphone on. But so today we started off with the Bomber Club. And carrying that out, we're going to go visit the Bomber Club. We had the red lipstick murder start the last episode. And so we're heading here to the Bomber Club here, so we will pick up there once we get to the Bomber Club. So here we are, we've arrived at the Bomber Club at 10:52 a.m. and it did not at all look like I thought what it was going to look like. But here we go, we've arrived here. And we find out, obviously, like we did in the last episode, that she's a very popular, frequent patron here. She comes here a lot.
Gentlemen, what can I get
and this bartender, we meet this bartender here, who reveals to us that he was indeed working last night.
How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett.
And we surprisingly don't really ask this guy a lot of interview type questions. We kind of just give him questions and he gives us answers instead of the usual like interrogation questioning that goes on.
In here last night, 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
And we find out here that the lady, his name is Celine Henry.
Yes.
Which does match the description that we gave about the murder victim.
But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
And then we go ahead and we get introduced to Mr. McCall. So we're going to go to find Mr. McCall here. And our partner's going to stay up there and drink some because he's parched. He's a big alcoholic, as you can probably tell. But here's Mr. McCall up here. We're going to interview him.
Detective
and
Phelps,
surprisingly, he was very honest with us about things.
We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
So we find out that apparently he's really good friends with them. And he's taking it back to hear this news of her being murdered. Which, as anybody would be if somebody you know is murdered. So we start the interrogation here.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
And we're basically trying to get an understanding about last night here, because she was here according to the bartender.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
We don't seem to get, he doesn't really give an indication of a name to this guy, but I do believe him because he's got very good eye contact. He's not looking nervous. And we can't accuse him of anything. We've just started the case off, but I would check that anyway.
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11.
And then we find out he's even got the guy's license plate. Which is good, because he's given us something. We know we asked the question and we did it right. But we don't really have any indication of who this guy she comes in with is. All we have is possibly his car.
Great help, sir. Thank you.
Or somebody else. Somebody else was driving his car. We're not entirely sure at this point in time.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring.
And then we inquire about this ring. That was something that we found in the last episode when we were looking at the body.
A garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Which again, he's given a lot of description here, so he seems to be being honest about
since way back in her
about the ring here.
Did her husband
for the most part?
No, it was before.
And then this is where he starts acting suspicious. A lot of eye movement, his tone changes here, and even here he's still not making eye contact. So obviously we know something's up here. But we can't do anything with accusations, so we go for the bad cop response.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay.
And we find out he bought it for him. So there's some relation there, obviously, because he's known Celine and now Jacob when Jacob married her for quite some time. So we know there's something going on there. And then we get to the knowledge about the husband.
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
And then again, he looks a little bit nervous and suspicious with his answering there. So, he keeps good eye contact though here, except for about right there, and then he goes off a bit. And again, we still can't really accuse him or anything, so we just go for the bad cop again.
You probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya?
And then we get some stuff out of him. He gets a little attitudey with us.
I rang him up.
But we got information that we were looking for.
Pick her up like usual. But he refused. as she picked some night to push him over the edge.
And for some
Rang him
reason,
back
which
around
again,
11:30, but
it was done at nighttime, and then he
got
didn't
no
answer at
answer.
11:30. So we don't have a solid alibi for him. It looks kind of suspicious for him.
Would you have an address for Celine?
And then we get the address for Celine here,
142 North Union.
because he's had to send her home because she's been too drunk a bunch.
God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
And then this is about the point that I realized that I didn't have my microphone on. So I go ahead and get my microphone situated, so when I pick up here, it won't be a voiceover anymore. It'll be back to me having my mic on. Because right here when I get to the phone is the part that I realized that. So this is the end of the voiceover stuff. Again, I apologize.
Operator, give me R&I.
Things are back to normal with the remaining of this episode and the next one that I recorded for the week.
Can I help, detective?
Alright, what do we got going on here?
Registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via...
Yes, please do that.
Please. Thanks for your help.
Thank you. Alright.
He drove me up to Mulholland and we did.
I don't know who this lady is. Alright, let's head on to the Henry residence and see what we got going on. I can't go. Is the husband home? I guess we'll find out. We're gonna have to interview him probably anyway. Henry residence, 11:19 a.m. Alright, where's the front door? Here it is. Hello? LAPD. We need to speak with somebody.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Alright. This music seems rather ominous. Oh. There's a broken window. Is the house empty?
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Great. And we don't know who. Oh, a key. That's probably important.
This doesn't pertain to the...
It doesn't pertain to the case, but it's still probably important. We need to go investigate the broken window in a minute. Whoever was here drank a lot of beer. Let's examine this window. Did they jump out of it?
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Well, that and you can get cut on glass, so I don't know why you would do that to begin with. This isn't gonna help us. Here we go. If you sober out, you can find me at apartment 2.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to...
Okay. So who would have broke...
Evidence against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't
Is
talk
it-
all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Well, is there anything else important to investigate here in this house?
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
I mean, I don't even know what they
Technical services,
took.
Suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
That's a hairdryer looking thing. Oh, here we go. This might lead us to the ring that we were looking for. Yeah, Tiffany and Company.
Stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
So did somebody steal it? Is this Jacob?
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day.
Oh no,
The ring looks distinct.
this is Selena. Okay. Anything else of importance? No, the whole house has been searched and we've got nothing else. Alright. Let's go and talk to the neighbors. Which neighbors do we want to talk to? Oh. I guess we want to talk to these neighbors. Excuse me, ma'am. Hello.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m.
Okay.
She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up.
Okay.
What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
No.
Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
That's understandable. Oh, jeez. So, let's see. Everything we've done here, we need to go to Jacob Henry's apartment. So let's head over that way. Marital problems, that's a possible motive.
Say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Well, yes, we should still go and investigate and figure... Oh, come on. Figure things out. And he rented it too, which is also interesting.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off her back for a while.
Fine by me.
So, killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned...
Oh, God.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe.
Alright, we'll respond to that.
Unit to handle code 3.
That's in our direction of our case, so we will head that way. Oh, God. We'll head over here and see what we've got going on. Oh, there's our thing right here. How far away is the... Let's just... Dude. Why did I do that? That was weird. Okay. We took the dispatch box out of commission. Driving. Excuse me. We are driving through off-roading to get to our location. Alright. Jacob Henry's apartment, 11:40 a.m. Didn't we come here before when somebody was running away? Why do I have a gun in my hand? We don't even know what's gonna happen.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is... Take a seat, Mr. Henry. She's... We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk. Jesus, I'm sorry.
I don't think it's him unless he's a very good actor. Alright, let's get investigating.
Slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Oh. Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something
You think the atmosphere
about my wife.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Oh. That's not okay, son. You don't realize she's murdered, yet you have a death note. And you've got your bags packed. What shoe size? Oh, you're a shoe size 11, so it's not your shoe. That's it already? I mean, I guess it's not that big of an apartment, but... I mean, I got what I needed. Alright, let's have a little talk, sir.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Well, you're definitely lying, but is there anything I can accuse you of? Husband's alibi. Voiced entry. Death note threat. What's the accused say? Let's just see what happens.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think you truly know, but I do think you're lying.
Find out.
Bad
I
cop.
get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots.
Yeah.
She hung out with movie stars and royalty.
Mm-hmm.
But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
Is that right or wrong? Wrong. Okay. Lovely.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That's true. And the neighbor's alibi confirms that, so I'm gonna say good cop there.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but
I don't think I did this one right either.
right around 9.
Oh no, that was right. Okay.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Are you sure? Impression from note written by Jacob Henry concerning your wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do
There it
yourself,
is.
so you let someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth?
Yeah,
Huh?
I do. Your note. Sitting on the freaking table. Written by you that says you need somebody to handle your problems.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
Yeah.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
Oh. I want to accuse you again for the sheer reason of... Right here, repeated that he didn't answer.
You called the bar to give yourself an alibi. Then you went after her, beat her, and dumped her in a park. I think you are a sack of shit, Jacob.
You're not going to pin Celine's death on me. I'll take a lie detector test to prove it.
You didn't answer the phone.
McCall says
There it is. There it is. I got it.
I tried to get her help, and she laughed in my face. Well, then, of course, she needs me. I had enough. Everyone has their limit.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just...
You wrote a death note to her.
Goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Excuse me? I had to remember how to freaking punch. How do I punch? There we go. I had to remember how to punch. I am not doing very good in terms of punching right now. Here we go. Now we're getting him. Boom, there it is. Yep, and now you're under arrest for attacking a detective as well.
And get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Yeah. You stay right there. You don't go anywhere.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Thank you.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put
Yes,
through?
let's hear this message.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I.
We got a lot going on this phone call.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs
Pontiac.
to a 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Okay.
Thanks. Any other messages?
Oh.
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
There we go. Suspect number 1, Jacob Henry. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for this episode of LA Noire. Next time we will get back in here and go talk to Mendez, and we will go interrogate Jacob Henry. And yeah, we'll just pick up there. Thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more content like this. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.